Hi, I'm Tom Brush. And before I tell you what the Renegade Success Network is, I want you to know something important. I've been where you are. I was the leader who was first in the office and last to leave. I thought working late into the night was just what nonprofit leaders were supposed to do. If others were doing it, I was going to be the best at doing it. Yet deep down, I was overwhelmed, frustrated, and I knew the way I was working wasn't helping my team. And honestly, it wasn't helping my organization either. I just didn't know how to do it differently. And the more I tried to keep everything together, the more I became the bottleneck without meaning to. I cared so much about the work that I ended up buried in it. And that's when I started to realize something I had never been taught. Being busy isn't the same as leading. Doing everything yourself isn't the same as moving the mission forward. That realization became the foundation of the Renegade Nonprofit, my first book, and eventually the Renegade Success Network. Because here's the truth I had to learn the hard way. Most nonprofit leaders don't have a capacity problem, they have a clarity problem. They don't struggle because they're not working hard enough. They struggle because no one ever taught them how to do the following: define what matters most, lead instead of fix, create priorities instead of to-do lists, trust their team instead of absorbing their work, make space for strategic thinking, and stay visible in their leadership instead of buried in urgency. That's why the Renegade Success Network exists. RSN is a guided community for nonprofit leaders who want to step out of reactivity and into alignment. It's for leaders who want to feel less alone, less overwhelmed, more grounded, more confident, and more in control of their days and their direction. Inside RSN, you'll walk through the exact practices and leadership habits that Maya learns in the Renegade Nonprofit, not as fiction, but as a real, repeatable method. You'll get weekly guidance, short, actionable lessons, reflection prompts that actually change how you lead and think, a community that understands your reality, and space to finally breathe, think, and lead intentionally. RSN isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. It's about becoming visible in your leadership, clear in your priorities, grounded in your decisions, and confident in the direction you're taking your organization. If you've been waiting for things to slow down, they won't. But you can choose a new way to lead, a way that is sustainable, aligned, and more importantly, real. If that sounds like the shift you've been craving, scroll down and explore the details and join us inside the Renegade Success Network. Your mission deserves a leader who isn't drowning in the work, but leading it. And that starts now.